The best for last. All right. Show by hands, how many people think they're wealthy? Well, wealth means different things to many people. So my name is Benito Maple. I'm the CEO for Vault22, which is a name that basically was launched this week. We've been around for a while. We believe in having your cake and eating it too. So we're not just another personal financial management platform telling people to save, 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 save. We're a financial wellness platform that looks at all your financial holdings in one place, gives you insights on how to live a better financial future. And that's who we are. We keep finding more problems to solve. So we're not just another fintech that has a product and always looking for the right problems, but there's tons of them. But I'll focus on a few of them. Today, there's about 68 to 84 trillion US dollars in wealth that's going to be transferred over the next 25 to 30 years. Significant number. To be clear, we are not in the high net worth or ultra high net worth space. We are purely mass affluent and emerging affluent market space, but we're predominantly focused on Middle East and Africa as a region. Today, if you look at Sharia-compliant, there's about $11 trillion of wealth out there, but only 6.5% are in Sharia-compliant products. So these are the problems we're trying to solve. Vault22 brings about fiscal awareness for the individuals, assessments, and planning together all in one easy-to-use platform. I'll skip this in the interest of time. What we do is we aggregate all your financial holdings in one place. We thrive in an open banking arena. This is not a reality in many parts of the world. Open banking, that is. Even when there's open banking, it's permission-based. Some of the banks are reluctant to share or integrate with fintechs because obviously data integrity, allowing you to access bank information. We make a promise to our users. The data is theirs and theirs only. We do not sell the data. What we do is we can track people to use it to track their net worth. They can use it to create their budget, and they can use it to track all their expenses. We've built a categorization engine in South Africa, and imagine Africa is data rich but insights poor. So imagine the pain in categorizing expenses into various categories so people can understand where their money is going. So we give them insights at the end of the month or on a weekly basis or on an annual basis. Some people are using it to actually file their taxes in some markets. So this is what we're trying to do. Fast forward, the capabilities that we're building to launch is not just give people insights into the budget and how they live their financial life, but to provide access to insurance to de-risk their savings, planning for any goal. So whether it's retirement, travel around the world, whether it is for children's education, everyone have multiple goals, but we're all different. So we live in this world of hyper-personalization where we're using the data to tailor-make products or curate a marketplace for your individual personal situation. So you don't necessarily just have to talk to your friend or your brother or your sister or go to social media and say, what's trending today? What should I buy? Should I buy that ETF or should I invest in mutual funds? You have the personal insights and the algorithms to help you get there and provide the executionist capabilities to do so. Traction. We've been at this for a little while. 600,000 users on our platform today. We have 1.4 million accounts that are linked, and people are using this to live their day-to-day lives. We've done about 120 plus integrations with financial institutions, even crypto. 20% of our users are in crypto, in digital assets. So this is the future, and we've won a few awards. Now, how do we make money? Assets under management. Obviously, we take fees on that. What is particularly exciting now is our B2B construct, where we are embedded fintech, working with the likes of Old Mutual in South Africa, with the view that we're extending into Kenya, and that's what we need your investments for. So not just $1 million. I'm glad to hear that it's actually going to be double or quadruple. So I'm staying tuned for that cup. Insurance. we sit across a lot of transactional data. So to what extent can we leverage this data to predict risk selection or even help insurance price better? And that's what our business is. Thank you for listening.
What's your background? I mean, it's there, but that would be helpful. So.
Absolutely. I grew up in the retail banking world, worked for brands like Scotiabank, HSBC. I've run insurance businesses in AIG, Chubb, and also very recently Tokyo Marine.
Thanks very much for your presentation. We, as a jury, most likely have seen quite a lot of the personal finance applications globally. So I'm pretty impressed by the growth you have achieved. How did you achieve that growth with limited funding? I didn't see any VC funding yet, but still impressive growth. And how do you plan to do that going forward?
Okay, this has been actually funded by Old Mutual in South Africa, predominantly. As of today, it is now jointly funded by Standard Chartered Ventures and Old Mutual and Franklin Templeton. So in terms of growth, it's been predominantly a direct-to-consumer platform. Social media was the game. Very expensive to acquire users, but that's why we're pivoting to more of a B2B embedded fintech, work with large database users that want to be in the financial services game. So financial inclusion, financial education is not payments. This is the real deal.
Thank you very much. What has been the biggest challenge for you? It would just be interesting because you're integrating with so many different types of players.
Yes. The biggest challenge is churn. People link their accounts, they create budgets, and they get tired of getting told this is your insights every month. We have a very weird relationship with money. Some of us bury our heads in the sand. I can have a big night today, but it doesn't mean every day I should do that. That's been our biggest problem. The other problem is the lack of contextual products for users on the platform. People approach us, they want to sell products on the platform, but users don't necessarily want that. They don't want mutual funds. I want to do debt consolidation is the biggest problem. So finding a partner that's going to help us curate the right products for the users has been the challenge. So we are looking for partners in that respect.